everybody, it's Carla here from carlanel.com, and I apologize. This is a bit of an impromptu live. I didn't give you a heads up. I am very sorry about that, but this just happened and I have to share this with you. My team and I had an amazing team call earlier this afternoon, and we have made some pretty big decisions leading up to today, even. And while I was reading Tony Robbins' book, Awaken the Giant, um, it just came to me that I have to share this with you because he was also talking about decisions. So if you are standing in front of big decisions in your life, if you need to make some decisions about your business, about your life, about your private life, please listen up. I'm going to be reading from his book. I have 3 pages here that I want to read to you. I'm actually reading it on my phone at the moment. I got it on iBooks, so I had to physically print the 3 pages because I can't read it on my phone and do the live at the same time. So pay close attention, people. This will be the best thing you hear all day. I can guarantee you that. So let's jump right in. So I'm going to start here on page 20, and he is talking about the power of decisions. And sometimes we make decisions without even thinking about it. You know, you make hundreds of decisions every single day. What are you going to wear? What are you going to eat for lunch? What time are you going to get up? You make decisions each and every second of your life. So this is where this little piece will start. He says, 3 decisions that you make every moment of your life control your destiny. These 3 decisions determine what you'll notice, how you'll feel, what you'll do, and ultimately what you will contribute and who you become. If you don't control these 3 decisions, you simply aren't in control of your life. When you do control them, you begin to sculpt your experience. The 3 decisions that control your destiny are: number 1, your decisions about what to focus on. Number 2, your decisions about what things mean to you. And number 3, your decisions about what to do to create the results you desire. Powerful stuff, right? I told you. You see, it's not what's happening to you now or what has happened in your past that determines who you become. Rather, it's your decisions about what to focus on, what things mean to you, and what you're going to do about them that will determine your ultimate destiny. Know that if anyone is enjoying greater success than you in any area, they're making these 3 decisions differently from you in some context or situation. That's very important to remember. Maybe we are all doing the same thing, but other people are having better results. And it's because they are making these 3 decisions differently from you. Too many of us don't make the majority of our decisions consciously, especially these 3 absolutely crucial ones. In so doing, we pay a major price. In fact, most people live what he calls, the Niagara syndrome. I believe that life is like a river and that most people jump on the river of life without ever really deciding where they want to end up. So, in a short period of time, they get caught up in the current events, current fears, current challenges. When they come to forks in the river, they don't consciously decide where they want to go or which is the right direction for them. They merely go with the flow. They become a part of the mass of people who are directed by the environment instead of by their values. As a result, they feel out of control. And this really hit me because plenty times I feel out of control, and now I know why. They remain in this unconscious state until one day the sound of the raging water awakens them, and they discover that they're 5 feet from Niagara Falls in a boat with no oars. At this point they say, "Oh shoot!" But by then it's too late. They're going to take a fall. Sometimes it's an emotional fall. Sometimes it's a physical fall. Sometimes it's a financial fall. It's likely that whatever challenges you have in your life currently could have been avoided by some better decisions upstream. I told you this is powerful. How do we turn things around if we're caught up in the moment of the raging river? Either make a decision to put both oars in the water and start paddling like crazy in a new direction, or decide to plan ahead. Set a course for where you really want to go and have a plan or map so that you can make quality decisions along the way. I think we forget this sometimes. Until I found my plan and my map, this was me. I continue reading. For those who have just joined, I'm reading here from Tony Robbins' book, Awaken the Giant. Although you may never have even thought about it, your brain has already constructed an internal system of making decisions. This system acts like an invisible force, directing all of your thoughts, actions, and feelings, both good and bad, every moment that you live. It controls how you evaluate everything in your life, and it's largely driven by your subconscious mind. The scary thing is that most people never consciously set this setup up. Instead, it's been installed through the years by sources as diverse as parents, peers, teachers, television, ads, ads, and the culture at large. This system is comprised of 5 components. Number 1, your core beliefs and unconscious rules. Number 2, your life values. Number 3, your references. Number 4, the habitual questions that you ask yourself. And number 5, the emotional states you experience in each moment. Welcome, Christina. I'm reading here from Tony Robbins' book, Awaken the Giant. And yeah, you might want to check out the replay. I've been reading some awesome stuff here. The synergistic relationship of these 5 elements exerts a force that's responsible for prompting you to or stopping you from taking action, causing you to anticipate or worry about the future, making you feel loved or rejected, and dictating your level of success and happiness. It determines why you do what you do and why you don't do some things that you know you need to do. By changing any of these 5 elements, whether it's a core belief or rule, a value, a reference, a question, or an emotional state, you can immediately produce a powerful and measurable change in your life. Most importantly, you'll be fighting the cause instead of the effects. I love it, Christina. Cutting potatoes and listening to Tony Robbins. What could be better, right? If anybody else is here, please say hello. I would love to know what you are thinking about this. You don't have to allow the programming. We don't have to allow the programming of our past to control our present and future. I feel that this is so powerful, and I am so blessed that I get to share this with you today. He goes on to say, remember, success truly is the result of good judgment. Good judgment is the result of experience, and experience is often the result of bad judgment. Wow. Hi Kendra, I hope you're enjoying this. I'm reading here from Tony Robbins' book, Awaken the Giant. Those seemingly bad or painful experiences are sometimes the most important. When people succeed, they tend to party. When they fail, they tend to ponder. And they begin to make new distinctions that will enhance the quality of their lives. We must commit to learning from our mistakes rather than beating ourselves up, or we are destined to make the same mistakes again in the future. As important as personal experience is, think how invaluable it is to have a role model as well. Someone who has navigated the rapids before you and has a good map for you to follow. You can have a role model for your finances, a model for your relationships, a model for your health, a model for your profession, or a model for any aspect of your life you are learning to master. They can save you years of pain and keep you from going over the falls. There will be times when you're on the river solo and you'll have to make some important decisions on your own. The good news is that if you are willing to learn from your experience, then even the times you may think were difficult become great because they provided valuable information. Key distinctions that you will use to make better decisions in the future. In fact, any extremely successful person you meet will tell you, if they're honest with you, that the reason they're more successful is that they've made more poor decisions than you have. People in my seminars often ask me, how long do you think it will take for me to really master this particular skill? And my immediate response is, how long do you want it to take? If you take action 10 times a day and have the proportionate learning experience, while other people act on a new skill once a month, you'll have 10 months of experience in a day. You will soon master the skill and will, ironically, probably be considered talented and lucky. So do you now see that all those people we think are so super talented and lucky, they are doing whatever we are doing maybe once a day, they are doing it 10 times a day. 10 times! Wow. I'm almost finished. He goes on to say, I became an excellent public speaker because rather than once a week, I booked myself to speak 3 times a day to anyone who would listen, while others in my organization had 48 speaking engagements a year. I would have a similar number within 2 weeks. Now remember, this is what Tony Robbins is saying. I'm not saying this. I'm not making this up. Within a month, I'd have 2 years of experience, and within a year, I'd have a decade's worth of growth. My associates talked about how lucky I was to have been born with such a talent. I try to tell them what I'm telling you now. Mastery takes as long as you want it to take. By the way, were all of my speeches great? Far from it. But I did make sure that I learned from every experience and that I somehow improved until very soon I could enter a room of any size and be able to reach people from virtually all walks of life. No matter how prepared you are, there's one thing that I can absolutely guarantee. If you're on the river of life, it's likely you're going to hit a few rocks. That's not being negative. That's being accurate. The key is that when you do run aground, instead of beating yourself up and for being such a failure, remember, and this is the core that I wanted to share with you today. Remember that there are no failures in life. There are only results. If you don't get the results you wanted, learn from this experience so that you have references about how to make better decisions in future. We will either find a way or make one. Wow, 3 pages in this book. And I know that what I've read to you is super amazing, and I know that you feel the same. I'm pretty sure you do. There are no failures in life. There are only results. Bad results, better results, amazing results. It's all about the decisions we are making. Now, my team and I have decided that we want more results. And we are in different companies. We are in, one of our team members is in the health and wellness, the other one is in travel, the other one is in more of an affiliate system. So we come from all walks of life. And we've made a decision that within the next 30 days or so, We want to hold each other accountable. We want to help each other with the decisions that we make daily. And because we are using the same business tool and the same platforms, we are able to work together. We have faced some major failures. We have faced bad results. But we have made the decision amongst ourselves that we are going to rock this. We are going to make our ventures amazing and take it to the top. And I'm very excited about it. I'm actually very nervous as well, you know. When you do something new, when you step out there and you step up, when you make that decision to step out of your comfort zone, it is scary. But it's only results. We can't fail. So if you are tired of failing, if you are feeling alone, if you are standing in front of big decisions that you need to make in your business or in your life, I'm inviting you today to please get in contact with me. I would love to share with you the decisions that we've made. And I would love to share with you how what we are currently doing in our rank up challenges, how it will benefit you. But you've got to make the decision. And remember, there are no failures. You cannot fail at this. There are only results. And it's up to you. So if the decisions you've been making so far haven't led you to where you need to go, it's time to take up those oars and steer your boat in a different direction, but you have to make that decision. I can't make it for you. So get in touch with me if you want to make today the first day of the rest of your life. If you want to use the next 30 days or so to really rank up in your business, rank up in your personal life, this is the time. The decision is yours. And remember that you cannot fail. It's all about results. And we are all about results. So I hope you enjoyed this reading from today. I really did. And I really wanted to share it with you. If you enjoyed this, please comment below. Please like it. Please share it with any of your team members who you feel will benefit from this. I hope you have an amazing day further. And I hope to speak to you soon. Have a great evening, everybody. Afternoon, wherever you are. Stay blessed. Bye-bye.